Well, hey there, church family. It's Pastor Jay with just a few thoughts and comments on our upcoming season of prayer and fasting. This will be for the 3 weeks leading up to Resurrection Sunday. We often prepare our hearts and minds in many ways for Christmas, and we do so weeks or months in advance. But what do we do to prepare our hearts and minds for Jesus's resurrection, him coming back to life, arguably uh, the most important celebration of the Christian calendar. So, to that end, we wanted to involve you, the congregation, in two ways. One is through corporate prayer. So, in the 3 weeks leading up to Easter time, Resurrection Sunday, we will have corporate prayer times on Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays from 6:45 to 7:45 a.m., on Wednesday from 7 to 8 p.m. It'll just be for 1 hour. Okay, you can come and we will have themes and some scripture and a time where everybody can participate in praying. Secondly, we wanted to encourage you towards fasting, or maybe introduce some of you even to fasting and what that's all about. And that's why I gave the message that I did recently on fasting and fasting being a blessing. It's a way to seek God, to draw nearer to God, to grow in your relationship with God. Because when you fast, and in this case it would be for a 24-hour period, fasting meaning abstaining from food but not water, we want you to drink. And when you might feel those pangs of hunger, then instead of eating, you would go to the Lord in prayer. Or maybe you would go to the Lord and read His Word. If you're at work, maybe you just have a silent moment of prayer with Him. And we gave you some other purposes of fasting during that same message. And we're producing a handout that will include all of these particulars, including some of the reasons for your fasting and what the prayer time is all about. Now, about fasting, if you are someone who needs to eat for medical reasons or because you take medication and you need food, or you are a pregnant or nursing mom, then no, you need to eat, and we would encourage you not to participate in the fast. And if you have any question about whether or not fasting is okay or appropriate for you to do, then please, we would ask you to talk to your medical doctor. Okay. With that too, remember that fasting, it is something private. It is between you and the Lord. No leader, no elder is going to ask you if you are participating in fasting, and I would encourage you to not even ask that of each other. Just do it and let it be, I pray, a blessed time between you and your Creator. So with that, we look forward to our season of prayer and fasting, which will kick off again on Monday, March 11th, and it'll continue for those 3 weeks. Again, you might pick one day during the week to fast, and if you're in one of those groups that cannot fast or shouldn't fast, hey, maybe then you fast from something else, maybe a pleasure, or maybe it's from social media or your phone or computer or sports or entertainment, maybe even like coffee or tea. You would fast instead with those things. So with that, we look forward to this time of preparing our hearts, preparing our minds, our souls for celebrating Resurrection Sunday through this season of prayer and fasting. Be blessed.